Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily Kelly. I'm just gonna give you guys a brief look into my life right now as a sophomore at Indiana University and as a 19-year-old trying to get by in this world. Yeah, because this world is so fricked up, you know? Today I'm wearing this outfit, this Sublime shirt I got from Urban, along with these
freaking cool plaid pants
and my Doc Martens that are somewhere. I had multiple girls specifically again wearing like Greek life stuff, like just stare at me. Like literally this one girl looked me up and down and gave me like the most disgusted look. And I like gave her dirty, like I was just like,
really?
Like, what's wrong with my outfit? It's just like, why is that like a thing? What did I do wrong? Like, I was just so annoyed and bothered. To the girl who told me that she liked my outfit today, thank you, because I actually put time into this instead of just wearing sweats and a hoodie to class like I do sometimes. For myself, I've always like grown up being an independent person, like having my own style. Like I'm inspired by others and I really try my hardest to not copy things because one, I hate copying, like trying to be like another person. I hate that. I do not like it. Like especially when people are obvious about it. I just can't do it. I hardly ever make videos like this, but I really think that I need to start doing it because like I've always wanted to. Like I have videos of me talking from when I was 14. I personally am not in a sorority. I didn't rush. I'm a sophomore studying media advertising and minoring in marketing. Yeah, it's
pretty hard so far.
My media classes are like very interesting to me, so it's really easy to get involved and engaged in those. Luckily, the language I'm in is not about memorizing, and he like gets mad if we try to memorize things. So I was like, I'm like in the class. I'm in my class. And my phone is blowing up. What's up? My hardest class is math. I've never been good at math. I wish I was good at math. No one in my family is good at math, and I really like we ask God why a lot of times, why he didn't give us a good math trait in our genes, but it's fine. So far, some good things have happened to me this semester. I am a Tinder student influencer. A lot of people ask me how I got that. So my Instagram is set up as a business profile. It's easier for like brands to find me. I have like an option of emailing, and I'm pretty sure this is how this company found me. Otherwise, I
really have no clue.
But it's this company called allll that are based out of New York, and they're an influencer marketing company that partner with brands like Tinder. So that they found my profile and they thought that I would be a good fit for them. But Tinder had to go over all of my other social media. Tinder accepted me, and so I basically get free swag. And I just post on Instagram, and that's what I'm good at, so I do it.
So I do that.
School's been going a lot better than last year because I've learned from freshman year, because freshman year, if you're a freshman now, I'm sorry, it gets better, but it's so weird and just, I don't know how to explain. It was just so weird for me. Like, of course, it's different for everyone, but freshman year sucked, and it was just like a huge shift and adjustment for myself as a student and as a person. I came into this year thinking, you know, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do it all better. I'm gonna do the things that I learned from last year. So far, I've been applying all that, and I've been going to all my classes, doing my homework like as soon as I get it, or at least looking at it as soon as I get it, and checking like my Canvas and my homework. Doing that all at the beginning, because like that is one way like you're gonna stay on track. And last year I let myself go a lot, and it really fricked with me like bad. So I'm just trying to be a better student, a better person, and trying to keep myself like up there because I don't want to fall behind. A couple weeks ago, my dad, I told him about the Tinder thing, and I was kind of like so scared to tell him because my dad is a sheriff of my hometown, and he's been in the police force for over 26 years now. And I was so scared to tell him that it was a dating app because, like, of course, it's my dad. One, that's kind of weird to tell him you're on a dating app. I don't know. I'm just like, he's going to be so sketched out about it because it's a dating app. And I was like, Dad, I get paid. Come on. So I told him about it, and like he thought it was like great. Like all I do is posting on my Instagram, and he knows like I'm very avid on social media. So like literally the next couple of days my dad was texting me ideas to do for Tinder, and then he was texting me about this company that he knows. It's this app called Covert Alert, and it's basically your hands-free voice activated safety layer that you can use. So for some reason my camera like died when I was talking about the app. So my dad got me this job with this company called Covert Alert, and I basically am taking over their blog, which is something that I do on my own. I do write blogs, so I have experience with it, and I definitely found this as an opportunity to grow myself with media, and I'm very passionate about safety, so this app is literally all about safety. I'll give the link down below, and definitely download it if you're a college student or if you're anyone in the world who wants an extra layer of protection. Like, you need it. It's definitely worth the download. So yeah, that's that's what this is about. But yeah, my camera literally died, so I go into talking more about myself and like what I'm going through now. So bye. I'm living basically by myself because both of my roommates haven't been here in weeks. That's just another story in itself. So like I get lonely, and I think it's really hard for someone to just tell another person, a friend, a family member, like, hey, I feel pretty sad and I have no one to talk to. And that's a given. It's going to be hard to do that for anyone. And like I myself have always struggled with sadness. I've been through a lot. I feel like now in today's generation, it's important that you face it head on and you let someone know like you're not doing okay. I still sometimes feel like I'm just in my body, and I feel like I have all these things I can be happy about, but I'm not letting myself. I still feel like trapped. In my situation with living alone, like it's not something I expected this semester or this year at all. And it's just happened like out of nowhere. And so that means I, have to find more people to hang out with, new people to talk to. I'm an outgoing person when it comes down to it, but I'm not like someone to go out of my way and be like, hey, oh my god, is there I'm not like one to go out of my way to be like, hey, let's be friends. Hey, I need a friend. Like, I wanted to rush because I knew it would be an easier way to meet people. And like, I love the fact that I go to IU. Like, I love this place and it's full of amazing opportunities. But like recently I've just been letting this wall get in my way. I like feared this because last year I got in a really dark place, and that's when I made my figuring out who I am video, because literally freshman year is so weird. I literally lost myself. And I went through a breakup. It was just like nothing I needed. And I feel for people who are going through things. I just want to be that person for others. Anyone who's watching this is struggling like right now, like with who they are, like they don't know what they're doing, or they just don't feel like, that they're good enough. I feel that sometimes too, a lot of the times. I am so avid on being yourself and like being your best self, and as long as like you're in love with who you are, because you love yourself first, like, it's easier for other people to love you too. Difficult to explain, but like truly being who you are, like, trying to organically grow yourself is so important. And I feel for all the people who do not feel like they fit in, or that are trying to fit in. Like, let's be real. Like, being yourself is the best thing that you can be. And I don't think that's promoted enough or seen enough in this generation. Like, I was at dinner the other day with my sister, and we were talking about, like, how I sincerely wish that, like, models these days weren't, like, 5'11", skinny girls. Like, I'm 5'2", and I have to deal with being short. There's no way that I can ever be a model that is so, like, normalized these days. Like, I cannot walk a runway. Like, look at me. Like, because of that stereotyped model, like, and it just sucks that it's perceived that way, because, like, I was talking about, like, Marilyn Monroe's body was the ideal body in her time. And, like, that's a body, like, I would love to have. But now, it's like you have to be skinny to be a model, to be perfect, to be like looked at by men. And if you don't, then you're just like kicked off to the side. That's how I feel, like how I'm not in a sorority. I literally just automatically feel like I don't fit in, and it sucks because I know there's a huge group of girls just like me who are in them for multiple reasons. But it's like being at such a huge school with such a big Greek life, like it's just like harder to feel like you belong. And I hate that for myself, but I really, really wish that it was more like normalized. It's okay to be in one. Like that's so dope that you're in one. Like that's cool. Like that's so fun. But also I wish it was the same way for not being in one, and like how you perceive yourself. I'm still growing and I'm still learning, and I really just want to be there for others who are also doing the same thing and figuring out who they are. Because I went through a serious, like, hard, dark time. Like there was times that I just wanted to leave school last year, and I fear feeling that again. So like that's why I'm like, I need to start this now. I need to start making videos because I love talking to people about stuff like this. I just want people to know like there are other people out there that are just like you, or there's people out there like me who are like willing to help you. I go home and like I don't have like a handful of friends, like true genuine friends, considering like I lost my best friend this summer like for no reason at all. Going home, I literally dreaded it. I thought I would love my life because I was with my family, and like I did. I love being with my family, but that's the only reason like why I would ever want to go home again. My family. Like there's nothing else there for me. Nothing. That's like really been a struggle for me like mentally. Like it just doesn't feel like home, if that makes any sense at all. And it made me really, really upset that I felt that way. I don't know if anyone else feels that or if that's a me thing. It didn't feel right. And I think that's important to remember, like at this time in your life, you should know like who's going to be your true friends, like your genuine friends. Friends that I have now, I have been friends with longer than 6 years, longer than 5 years. And like I know in my head like these people aren't going anywhere, and I would do anything for them. But like when I went home, like my friends were there too. Like I was just like, this doesn't feel right anymore. Like not saying that the town I'm in now is where I want to be at forever, but it's just opened my eyes to knowing that there are more places out there than your hometown. I've always grown up having this weird feeling like, like I don't belong here. I've just always felt that. And others see that in me too. Like my family knows, like I've dreamt of living in a city somewhere. It's like I grew up in Frankfurt for a reason, but that reason wasn't to stay there. It was for me to learn, that there's so much more. I think that's why I've lost so many friends that are living in that town. This cap on, I don't know, this metaphorical cap. And I'm trying my hardest to get the career that I want. After freshman year, like, I'm just like head on, like straightforward, like do anything in my power to get the career that I've always dreamt of. And staying like headstrong and knowing that like you can do this is very important for yourself. That's what I want to advocate. Like I want girls, guys, anyone who's watching me, like know like your dreams are out there. Like you can reach them. You just have to put your mind to it. Something I've always felt like I've never felt like I belonged in my town or belonged like to around those people, because like I'm not someone that's loved entirely. No, like I can give you a list of people who do not like the way that I am, who do not like me for me. But I can also give you the people that matter in my life who love me for me. I recently just got a tattoo. Literally, it has a heart in it. It has a heart and it has the word me in it. Because loving yourself, I think, is so important. Because it doesn't matter what other people think about you. And it's hard because you want to think about it a lot. Like, I was thinking about that girl who looked at me so disgusted today for like literally all day. I just had to tell someone. I was like just shocked. Just like whatever, but like I'm literally not doing anything wrong. I just think that's seen so much in this world, especially because we live on social media. Making your life look perfect. Like I will tell you right now, my life is not perfect. And I never say I like have this perfect life. Like everyone goes through stuff that shapes them into who they are. Like everything bad that's happened in my life, because it has made me who I am, and I think that's valid for everyone. Like you go through stuff that people may not like you for. You're a different person than you were freshman year of high school. Like I'm not the same at all. Like you grow so much, and like either people grow with you or they grow away from you, and it's just a part of life. It really just needs to be more advocated for girls, for guys, for anyone who are struggling with like finding themselves and identifying with themselves, or like it's gonna be so hard, but like I'm here with you doing it, going through hardships that I have to go through no matter what to get to where I want to be. Okay, so my camera died and I went and worked out while it charged, so I totally don't look the same. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I know it was kind of like literally all over the place, but there's so much on my chest right now that I'd love to get off in like a million different ways. But if you made it this far, like thank you so much for watching. And I'm definitely going to be making more videos about my life, like what I'm doing, because I mean I kind of live a semi-exciting life. Other times I'm just school. That's it. But thank you so much for watching again. Please like and give this a thumbs up and leave me some comments about what you're going. This is the reason why I like making videos, because I write about personal things, and I think that videos like helped me get that out more, and so I think that's why it's just so much. But I have so much stuff going on in this head, and I'd love to share that with you guys, because I just want people to know like you're not the only one, because like for the longest time I struggled with that feeling, and I don't want that for anyone else. Literally since I was 14 years old, before that even, like I dreamt of just making videos and posting them on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here right now and finishing out this video with me, because it was so random, but it was so worth it, wasn't it? I'll see you guys next time I decide to make a video, and I promise it's gonna just go up from here.
You're just coasting, coasting